Hello and welcome everyone. I bet I'm gonna get copyrighted for that. I can see it. I can see it happening. Welcome back,
Getty's
everyone.
here. Holy shit.
And Getty is here. Did I hear that right? We have our full party. Marvelous.
Hey, you got an
Excellent.
elf to sell.
It hurt.
Look!
Excellent.
You've got an elf to sell. Bring your A game.
So,
What?
in the last episode, our acolyte of Moor had a vision, confronted her priestly order about the vision, was told that they are taking matters in hand, but they are unable to find out how to cleanse the evil, and that if she can find a way, then they will not stop her. But they won't assist her either, because they're kind of like that in the priestly order. Maybe, we'll help if you can provide some sort of proof. For the rest of the group, they went and did some things, because I can't quite remember what they all did.
Crafting my gun.
It was
and other things.
it was doing things and poking at walls and completing codes. Liliana and Casper did manage to find their way through the wall with the hidden code, but they didn't actually go in. They just flipped the switch, the door closed again, and they booked it back to the group. A night passed, and it was time for... oh, sorry, no, we're still in the same day. The evening came, the time of their meeting with the charlatan. So they dressed their finest elf up in the sluttiest of dresses and decided to have a little parade down to the shanty town. And that is where we pick up, as the group have entered into the establishment, of which's name I cannot remember, and have set up
I
in
don't
permission.
think we ever got the
position.
name.
Yeah, we did. It's the something Black Dog or something. It's one of the ones that got burnt down later on.
Oh, I remember where the name is. I remember where the name is. So our group got into position where they wanted to be for the meeting, and the meeting time came and then passed. They were waiting for far longer than what I believe it's the blind pig.
It was the shitty one.
The blind pig that burned
No, it
down.
wasn't Pickled Feet, it was something else.
Or the broken crown.
Yes.
Hang on, where's the blind pig? B4. Yes, it's in B4. B4.
There we go.
Yes. So after waiting, I believe it was an extra half an hour to an hour.
Yep.
The charlatan makes his appearance. As he enters, you would note that he enters with a number of guards.
Oh, sorry.
The guards knock over everyone's microphones.
They barge their way in and just knock microphones left, right, and centre.
He came with guards.
Of course, he came with guards.
I mean, city guards or...
No, his own.
No, if he came with city guards, then we're having fucking problems.
Oh yes, will you accompany me to the slave auction? Wait, what?
Mm,
So you would note.
so
that
I guess I won't blunderbuss him right now.
No, right now. Jesus, we need to grab him anyway. Oh, No. Albie, we weren't trying to kill him. We're trying to capture him.
You could, if you really wanted to. There's
He's worth
nothing.
more
was
Skrilla
most-
alive.
It was mostly a joke.
You would note that
Mostly.
some of his
Press
retinue,
X to doubt.
some of his retinue are carrying swords and shields, and at least one of them, who is in the tavern, has a bow drawn but no arrow in hand. one of his guards goes over and gets begins speaking to the tavern owner as the charlatan makes his way in. Or would it be you? No, it'd be you. Sorry, clicked on the wrong one. As the charlatan makes his way over, he's looking around. So these are... Yep, no, that's fine for this one. I want to do one of them for you and one for you. Sorry, my roll 20 is being a wee bit slow at the minute. Wow, it's been horrendously slow, actually. Okay, so that's all good. Go away. So the charlatan makes his way over, seeing that there's no one else really in the establishment, taking up position around where the charlatan is going to go. The charlatan makes his way over to your booth, Ragnar.
Evening. Bit late, aren't we?
The charlatan. So now I want all of these made public. I'm here. Public.
Oh no.
So, firstly, the charlatan, as he gets to your booth, looks around closely at the people around.
Oh no.
He's going to be... I need to... Okay, so he gets 4 degrees of success. So, Blackhand, you didn't do anything to disguise yourself, did you?
I mean, I guess I would.
Thought this was
No, this was before. This was before. So if you wanted to disguise yourself, you should have done it last episode and mentioned, "Oh, I'm hiding myself." That's something that you guys have to do beforehand. I know for a fact you
I
haven't.
wouldn't have hidden myself behind.
Oh no, you are sat in the booth, but I know for a fact that you haven't done anything to disguise yourself. So.
Yeah, on the walk, on the walk here or something.
So you have been sitting quietly. The charlatan isn't going to just stand here, and he's going to be moving around. So there may come a time when he notices you, but we'll see. For now, he looks over at the elf who is dressed up. He notices that there's a person over to the other side, and he does see that there are another group in the what were we calling these booths, in the other booth. So as you greet him, Ragnar, yeah, well, I had to make sure I came well prepared, and my master took a little bit longer to decide how much this product here, he looks at you, Olivia, would be worth. And it seems, my friend, that you might end up coming out quite well on this. But enough of the talking. Are they with you? He gestures to the other booth.
I just kind of, because it's like a wall between them, kind of just like get up to peek my head round, and go, no, never seen them in my life.
Right, then how about we come away from the random peasants?
Excuse me, what the fuck happened to my character sheet?
I don't know. What did
Why
you do?
I have suddenly 200 in everything and the career advances?
You just need to re-enter your careers. I have to do as well.
I'm sorry, what happened to character sheets?
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I got 2
Like the
stars.
modifiers themselves are okay. It's just the ceilings.
Everything is fine, but there are 2 zeros. more than there should be.
Yeah, there are too many zeros.
You just need to put the check into career entered and reset.
Okay, I will keep an eye out. This hasn't happened on any
Thank
of
you.
my character sheets, so I will keep an eye out.
That was
anything
weird.
on my end.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fixed it.
Very odd.
Sweet.
Damn it.
So as you point out that they're not with you, Ragnar, he gestures and motions for you to leave your booth with your property, with the merchandise, and to come over to this table where he's sat. I'll give you a side to yourself. The other guard who was with him sits over at a different table and has, after a few moments go by, the barkeep comes over and places drinks on the table. He places 2 ales, 1 bottle of wine, and 2 glasses. He takes a glass and pours himself a wine, and the 2 guards who are closest to him take an ale each. And it's presumed, Ragnar, that if you want a glass of wine, you can take one.
I'll just look at the glass and say, well, I've had probably more than enough alcohol for one evening while I was waiting for you. So I'll just settle for nothing for now. Until we get to the customary finishing of the deal.
By all means, it's merely a gesture if you need to wet your palate. So, shall we begin with the negotiations? Firstly, I have some questions that my master would like answering. For example, how did you acquire your product?
It's not my product, is it? I'm not the one that acquired it.
Well,
it's my master's, isn't it? Why does he want?
Well, surely you know how your master acquired it. Was it bought? Was it captured? Was it taken?
As far as I know, she was she was captured.
Okay. Can I get a?
It's not gonna end well.
I believe lying is charm, isn't it, or is it? There isn't a deceive. So yeah, can you give me a charm check, please?
Any modifiers?
You know, why isn't Getty being the face again?
Weren't you
Because I was told I wasn't part of this group. Oh, that table. Yeah, they're not with us. The odd knife I just opened and went, yeah, actually I am.
Oh,
okay.
I might have to.
I will have him roll, just in case. Okay, no. He still tells because it's opposed. So,
yeah, it's
you've got
degrees
more
of failure,
fail.
isn't it?
Yeah. For both fails. So he can tell that you're lying about where she came from, but he does seem to pass it over. Okay, so what are the chances of someone looking for her then? My master doesn't want to acquire goods that someone is simply going to come and reclaim, stating that they are stolen. Does it have any relations that are still alive, or are they all gone? Do they not know where she is?
It's an elf who wants to reclaim an elf.
Oof.
You would be surprised.
You see a very sad expression on Livia's face.
You know, out of character, I feel sorry for you.
I know. I'm so sorry.
I feel sorry for you in character.
Well, it's quite simple. My master doesn't want to take property on that is going to cause him trouble at this time. But he doesn't want to have fine merchandise spoiled by common hands and other common fluids.
Well, she's been with us for insert however long Ragnar's been part of the warband here.
A week or
Okay.
4 days, 5 days.
So, you mean since you've come on with the group, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because technically he's making a white lie there. Because
Yeah, no, that'll you won't need to roll charm for that. Well, it could have been worse, I suppose. She's probably only a little bit used. It will affect the price. So, let's get down to brass tacks then. At the moment, for used merchandise, he looks her up and down. 50 gold coins is where I'm willing to start. Would you like to roll haggle? If you succeed, you will be able to put in a counter offer. If you fail,
Can I roll willpower to feel insulted?
you can. Yes, you can feel insulted as is. He is trying to insult.
yeah.
Right. Real quick, I want to establish something. We can actually hear this, can't we? Like us up in the booth.
If you guys want to hear everything, I will need a perception test. There isn't that much noise in the bar. There's not many people there, but they're not shouting the conversation.
What about me? Can I hear them since I'm sitting closer?
You, Carla, I'd probably give it to you. That you can hear. There may be the odd word when there's a hushed voice that you can't quite get, but normal conversation you would be able to hear. If you give me a perception test, then even the hushed parts of the conversation you'll be able to hear.
Let me try that too.
Says
because I'm trying
I
to pay
rolled as a
attention.
boat, but I passed as me.
It does say your name, so I will not give it to the boat.
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh yeah.
The boat rolls perception.
The boat is not real. It cannot hurt you. The boat peeking out of the window.
Okay,
I
so
so want to make a character called the boat. No.
you will all be able to hear what's going on, and you'll be able to hear the hushed conversations as well. You've got enough. That's 2 degrees. Yeah, everyone's got 2 degrees or more, so you can all hear.
Yeah. Sorry, you go first, Getty.
Just while they're about to start haggling and stuff, I'm going to test the waters by and walk into the bar. Do the guards or anything react?
So as you leave the booth, you would see that the guards do watch you. They do check you and do look you up and down, checking for weapons and so on. But this is the medieval period. Everyone has a weapon. It's not like they're secret police checking. They can just see that you are armed, but you're not being hostile, so they just watch you walk over.
I have a walking staff and a dagger. I am harmless, quote unquote.
Does that mean you're gonna launch a Black Crusade soon?
No, he's harmless, not harmless.
Yeah.
I mean, he's both.
But
God.
I probably like hear him get up, and I just kind of move my head to the side and lock eyes with him for a second. Just you just get that scream of "Help me!"
I have a plan.
and then turn back round and look at all his guards and say, "You bought a lot of company to buy something for 50 gold. maybe my master should take his business elsewhere. I mean, feels like you're trying to steal it more than anything.
You do know what negotiations are, don't you?
I'm familiar with aggressive negotiations, and I just I just gesture to his guards and go, "This is what they look like."
Give him
My-
ideas. Why don't you?
My guards are just there to ensure my safety. I don't see them being too hostile. Prepared, maybe, but they're not doing anything untowards towards you, are they?
It would only take a flick of the wrist from you to make them hostile, I'm sure. I just lock eyes, smiling at the charlatan. Just my hand
And?
resting, just definitely resting on the hilt of my weapon. Like, I'm expecting shit to go down, so don't make it go down.
I want to do something.
Sure.
I feel like I should. I feel like I should roll willpower to not improvise.
Just one thing. Do we know about these and these dudes? I don't think we do we?
As far as you're aware, you have no idea about the guys by the lavatories. That door does not have a window in it. It is just the back door to the establishment to the lavatories.
Yeah.
The guys
it's
at the
processor-
front, I would probably give it to you all with your perception that he does have two more men outside, just keeping an eye out at the front of the establishment.
Because here's the thing I want to do. I want to get up as soon as Casper's back, and as a rally, I want to go to the bathroom. And while I'm outside, I just want to look around a little bit. Basically, give a once over. I'm basically just checking if he has anybody outside, more than just these guys, you know.
Just say,
I'd be going to the lavatory.
Real quick, small problem.
what?
I'm not going back to the table.
Yeah, about.
I don't know that.
Guys, it's
Look,
okay,
that-
guys. I have a plan.
That may be
No.
only one of your problems.
I would like to buy 3 eels.
Yep.
And then walk my happy little ass over to here and set them all down on the table.
I have a cunning plan.
So,
I just go. I just turn to him and go, "Well, you see here," and then just look at this stranger.
Carla's just gonna call out from her table. You know, Master Dwarf, I'm not sure why the Master always insists on you negotiating.
Neither am I. I was about to see if you wanted to step in. Sorry about this, sir.
The individuals who you said weren't part of your... Was there a reason that you didn't want to inform me that that was your master?
I mean, you asked me about the booth. You didn't ask me about this charming young woman here. You just point to Carla sat on her own.
I meant the individual who's just dropped 3 ales on your side of the table, dimwit. This is getting very
I would prefer if you did not speak to my staff.
confusing.
He's a secretive man. And
Confused right now, out of character.
I know, I got like brain farted for a moment because Carla started talking and then the beers on the table. I was like, I don't know what's happening.
Wouldn't 2 ales make more sense?
So,
No.
can I
No, one for
presume,
him,
then-
one for the dwarf, one for the charlatan.
Yeah.
Can
I
I
just-
presume then that this is the boss? Because clearly Master Dwarf you are a plebeian at negotiations. So if you would like to be quiet, would you mind explaining to me why you allow someone with no charm, no ability to negotiate, is wasting my time?
If I may say, sir, he is my boss, not you. I do what he tells me, not you.
Ah, so it is your boss's fault that you are unable to negotiate. I
He wanted to
see.
make sure you were serious enough to put up with my good old-fashioned dwarven charm.
Out of character, I'm going to apologize ahead of time.
Please
But
tell me you
in
punch him or
character,
something.
no, in character, ignore the stone brain. He was supposed to stick to a script, but he's more a warrior than a brain.
You know I'm an actor at heart, sir.
Okay, can you give me a charm test? To
Actor at heart, and that's why they
lie.
kicked you out of the circus troupe.
To what, sorry?
To plant this lie, and it will help for him to see if he should believe you or not.
I really want to clock him one, but I don't have strike to injure. Strike to stun. This makes me sad.
Okay, so as you say this to him, well, it makes sense, I suppose, if he was meant to keep to a script. But for now, can you have him just sit there and stay still? I was hoping to have a more pleasant negotiation for this property, and to please my master. I was not expecting to come here and have to deal with him.
I'm gonna walk over to goddamn Ragnar. Tap him on the shoulder and either say either go take a piss or go back to the booth for now.
I'm gonna go take a piss. You know, just grumble and say, "Give me a shout if you need me, boss."
Okay. So, Ragnar, as you go outside, you do indeed see that there are 3 more guards, bandit guards, outside. They do appear to be keeping watch of the street. They're not so much looking at the doors on the inside. They do seem to be keeping watch of the surrounding street, the people, the occasional guard who just kind of looks down from a much further up street, just kind of glancing down to see if there's any problem in the slums, but not actually going into the slums. So then, for let's restart this negotiation. I've been told that your product here is used, not as fresh as it could be, and that your peon did not know how you acquired the product, or if anyone was looking for a return of said product. So my opening offer is 50 gold.
The young dwarf is somewhat new to my employ. As such, he does not know all of the details, nor will he. Needless to say, pointing at Livia, she's been in our company for quite some time, and I don't believe anything will be coming looking for her anytime soon, or at all, to be quite honest. but 50 gold is not near enough.
So, if you want to give me a haggle test, if you are successful, you can then give another number. Then he will haggle and give you another number. If he's successful, his haggle will stand. You'll do this until someone fails, and then that's where the price ends.
So, who in this party actually has a haggle skill?
I don't have haggle, but I do have
I also
Dealmaker.
Okay, so you will get a bonus to your haggle test.
Yeah, I have +10, so
Only a -10 overall.
Oh, it's so close.
Okay, so you failed the test, so he will get a bonus to his. What number would you put on Livia's chastity?
I would have said 100, to be quite honest.
Jesus Christ. You guys keep lowballing Olivia.
Or is Livia
I'm-
highballing
Well,
herself?
that's kind of because
It's used though.
Waldo didn't say used.
So remember,
He didn't at any point.
just as a price, as a kind of comparison, a human hooker or a human to be sold would be, common. Dwarves would be a very rare. Elves would be a very rare. There aren't as many of them. But by all means, if you
Elves
want to
would be-
say
What
100,
about halflings? Asking the important question. What about
Common.
halflings?
common.
Oh.
They although they may have
by
the
the
loot, they do breed quite rapidly. They're not exactly like the dwarves and the elves.
Hence by the bulk.
Short lifespan as well, Only the same as the humans. So, you say 100. So he is going to get a +20 degrees. Yeah, we'll say 10.
That's 20, Jesus.
We did 10 instead. He'll get it on a semi-automatic. So he succeeds on his, and I think 60 would be more appropriate. He's drunk at least 2 glasses of wine so far, and about 25 minutes have gone by of you negotiating and haggling. So Ragnar, you would be back at, unless you were taking a really long dump, you would be back at the booth by now.
I probably, as I walk past, just kind of whisper to Daddy and say he's got 3 more outside, and then carry on and not go back to the booth, but probably sit on the table so that I'm close
If
enough.
you want to do that, you can. By all means, you can inform Casper. But the charlatan will get a chance to... what should he go for? Oh, that's not as good a chance. Could he do 2? It's not that loud here. No, I think he's just going to do perception. Nah, fuck it. How often do I get to use this skill? Never, that's how often. He is going to use a
Jesus.
fortune point.
Oh, thank
to
God he's
reroll
using
that.
one of his fortune.
He wants to know why the dwarf came over to... beautiful.
Jesus. At least you just have a crit too.
Okay, so you don't know... I should have done that secretly, but never mind. You don't know that he has done anything. So, he sits back and carries on haggling. So, Casper, you need to pass your haggle test. Otherwise, you accept the 60 gold, and you can haggle no more.
Before I attempt, can I ask him, or can I pose a question?
Sure.
For... don't step on me.
Thought you liked being stepped on.
No. No. Before we continue with the business of this back and forth, could you do me a small request? And what exactly have you in mind for this piece?
Well, I don't know exactly. My master is the one that will take ownership. His playthings seem to differ in how long they last, but I couldn't tell you exactly what's in store for her. He might just lock her in a box and keep her as a precious jewel to be watched, be cleaned and kept safe. He may see her as just a toy, be played with and then, once broken, thrown away. It's not my place to question my master's motives for wishing to acquire his items. It's just my job to acquire what he likes. And I know that he would like this.
You do your job as any true servant, or... Very well. But still, I still do feel that 60 is quite low. Could you not go 80?
Livia would.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, not 60.
Good God.
So after a little bit of back and forth, he turns to you. Well, you turn to him and admit defeat. He shakes your hand and agrees upon the price. But before actually concluding the deal completely, he tells you that he needs to take a piss. So he comes over, seeing that Ragnar is still in the way, coming over to Ragnar and turning to him, and if you have something to say, best to just say it, rather than having the embarrassing moment when you're informed that you don't need to hear what is being said. Some of us can read God, I got
Read
tongue-tied then. Read lips.
So,
As he comes over here, Ragnar, you can give me a perception. Aurelia.
I would like to retort to his line as well, but
Sure.
I'll let you guys finish.
Perception test from Ragnar, Aurelia, and Blackhand, because you're the only ones who are looking over this way. And then you
Was
can.
I not looking over that way?
Ouch.
It depends if you're following him. Like that. So Casper and
I would
Livia.
definitely be following the conversation.
Yeah, but so he's walked over. Oh, hang on. So on my screen, Ragnar is still in the middle of the room, but
So, I can't actually see Ragnar
Ragnar's
on my
here.
screen.
so
You're not there. You're
this is where the guy moved. On my screen, this is where Ragnar is.
on my
He
screen.
is-
This square is
Ragnar's still
empty.
here.
Yeah,
What?
he's in the
That's the
chair
thing.
on the.
On the Soon
Let me
Raccoon
reload
screen, on the Soon Raccoon screen, Ragnar is where you guys are saying he is. but on my screen,
Technical
he is right here.
difficulties.
He is stood right here, and I can pick up his token and move him. And now he just moved. I just watched him move.
Oh.
No, it's okay. I've put you back, but I just saw that on the Soon Raccoon screen and my screen.
Hold up.
Just
Yeah.
you ghost moved. It was very odd.
The charlatan
Nice.
So
And
the charlatan comes over to here because on my screen he was somewhere else. So ignore
Yeah.
where he
Yeah.
was. He says that to you, Ragnar. So the perception test for Ragnar will not count because I didn't know you were there. I thought
That's
you were
okay.
over here.
That's fair.
So he
That
says
is-
that to you. So he informs you that you should just tell people rather than trying to be sneaky because you clearly can't be sneaky.
And some of us just do what our master tells us to do, and tells him information that will help keep him safe.
Ragnar?
Mm-hmm. Yeah? Hello?
How lovely.
Hello?
Discord is fucked up.
I can hear everyone.
I can hear
You're
everyone.
the only one who can't hear him.
Here we
I
go.
can
Never
hear you
mind.
guys.
Never mind. That was a technical error on my end, apparently. So, Ragnar, did you say anything to the charlatan as he, or did I
Damn
miss
it.
that?
Yes, you missed it.
Glorious.
I just said, well, some of us do what we're told and tell our masters things they need to know, like the person he's meeting with bringing more guards and blocking the exits. Just give a sly smile back at him. Just my hands just tapping on the
You
hilt
realise
of my weapon.
it's illegal to sell people in Nuln. Just as a heads up. I didn't really want the guards coming in and causing problems. As he steps away, he goes over to the staircase just to see if there's anyone up there. Not seeing anyone. He looks in at the booth because Ragnar lied before about not knowing the people who are there. After looking in the booth, he then makes his way out to go for a piss, which he does actually do. However,
And he
Insight check.
Blackhand,
Insight check.
as he looks over at your booth, you note that he locks eyes with you. And as he walks away, you definitely see his face change. He recognised you.
Oh Christ! I have one question. Did did Blackhand hear when
You guys are breaking up.
Yeah, Discord's going dead.
Everyone sounds fine on my end.
Everything's going fine on my end too.
on my end
Same.
too?
Are you sure it's not just your Islander internet?
But did you say this?
The charlatan has recognised you as he looked around into the booth.
Can I hide
he's
my face in a can of beer?
No, you performed a perception check to be watching him, be looking at him, and check him. Same with Aurelia. She was also did a perception check to check, to basically see
Blackhand
if
succeeded,
you'd
though.
notice. No, you failed, unfortunately.
No. Blackhand succeeded.
No,
Yes,
Blackhand
he succeeded. So he saw that the charlatan locked eyes with him, and as the charlatan went to leave, his face changed. So he noticed that. No one else has. Actually, I will give it. So Ragnar, because I know where you are now. You
Yeah.
can also do the perception check as the charlatan's walking around in that area.
Do you want me to roll it again, or
Oh, did you already? Oh, yes, because I failed you, didn't I? Yes. No, that one will be fine. So you actually succeed as you see the charlatan go to check up the stairs to see if you brought any more people. And as he looks over at the booth where you said you didn't know these people and yet your master was sat there, you see his face change as he walks out to go for a piss.
I just stand up, give Geddy like a look, and then move towards the door, drawing my weapon.
No.
He's I just say black hand.
Go over the table. Tell them to get ready. I'm whispering us, by the way, because I don't want this guy here. I went over to the table and tell them to get ready. We're making a move as soon as possible.
Is anyone informing Carla?
Question. He leave from the toilets or
Yeah, I thought
the
this.
bathrooms?
Yeah, it
Yeah, they're
doesn't lead straight
outhouses.
onto the seat.
They're
Yeah.
outhouses, so you have to go outside to get to them. So you do have like 5 minutes or so to if you want to move around and do stuff.
I'm pretty sure he's booking it.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
this
why
is
I was
my
about to
out
just
of
go.
character. He's definitely booking
Yeah.
it. And he's totally reporting Blackhand to the guards.
Yeah.
If he's not, and he's just gonna try to play this off.
I don't know. He recognized Black.
Yeah.
I don't know that in
Yeah,
character,
I
but
was
out of
made.
character.
Yeah.
I mean, the moment he left the door, I would probably say it.
Yeah, you probably just audibly say shit.
You know, I really wish Blackhand was actually staring at this wall or just hiding under the table right over here. Like Aurelia told him to do. But you know,
just stare at the wall.
I did say it. If you scroll a little bit up, right where Ragnar said
Yeah.
made his perception check, it's
We
right
could put
there.
a cloak over you and claimed you were an extra large backpack.
You know what? Okay, you know what? I'm going to tell Waldo, I'm going to tell Ragnar, just very quietly. Tell everyone to get ready. I'm going to go take a piss.
Oh boy.
I just grab Lilia by the shoulder and then drag her over to Carla and say,
So, as you go
and then
to
go to the
take
others.
a piss, Casper, the guard stops you. As you open the door, he stood there, shield and sword ready. So, no more moving for you guys. The positions that you're in, you are in. And
I'm just moving my character down because I said I was grabbing Olivia, so just to give a better representation of where I actually am.
so,
Initiative.
yes, if you can all roll for me initiative.
I'm so bad at initiative.
And I will be a kind GM because I didn't preset this up. So I haven't rolled initiative for everyone yet. I'm not going to add
Hey, I'm
any
faster than
bonuses.
some of the bandits.
Oh no, so remember
my
the
roll 20 is
bandits.
still not cut up.
Remember the bandits aren't getting a modifier added. Just to keep that
I'm
in
still
mind.
faster
I
than
rolled a
someone.
skip.
I'm faster than the other dwarf.
You're always faster than the other dwarf. Everyone's faster than the other dwarf.
Yeah, always
Doesn't
got
take
to
a
say.
broom.
I've seen elven babies move faster than him.
Oof.
That's a lot of 30s for initiative. Holy crap.
I know, right?
And here I sit alone, way at the top with 81.
I'm weeping in my skin.
So it is whatever this number is plus your agility, isn't it? Your agility gets added on.
It's 1d. Yeah, 1d10
It's 1d10
plus agility.
agility.
1d10 plus agility, yes.
Oh no, they are adding their agility on.
Yeah.
They
They
should
are
be.
adding their.
They should be. If you're
okay.
using the button on the sheet, they should
Plus
be.
35 minus 10, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm so used to this not actually working for the other game that in D&D it doesn't work, in Dark Heresy sometimes it doesn't work for characters, but no, this fantasy sheets are better than D&D sheets and Dark Heresy sheets, it
This
seems.
is a well-made sheet.
I like it. So, they all sorted themselves out quite nicely. So, as we descend, essentially, Casper has started off this combat after the door was opened and you saw that at least one of the guards that he had brought was prepared to fight. You would notice, for those of you inside, hang on a minute. I only rolled for them once. I will roll again now. So I rolled exactly the same. So I rolled a perception but whispered, just so I wouldn't interrupt what you guys were doing, to see if the guards inside overheard what you were talking about. He rolled a 66, as GM whispered, and I've just rolled a 66 again. So,
Love it.
So the guards
Love it.
inside, there's 3 of them. Oh well, fuck them. They are not prepared. They have their hands on their weapons. The archer has his bow drawn, but the other 2 just have shields in their hands. They don't actually have their weapons drawn. So the only issue is none of you have your weapons drawn, except from Casper, who has a staff in his hand.
I don't need a weapon.
I did see Aurelia had her bowl on the seat by next to her, and she was gripping it. Right here. If you scroll up.
Okay, no, I'll allow that, because you are sat in a booth. You can conceal your weapon. It's just going to be very odd if, like, for example, Ragnar has his weapon drawn whilst they were just talking about doing a deal. That would be very suspicious.
Yeah, the best Ragnar has is his hand on the hilt, but that's it so far. Because he didn't let me go chasing after him, drawing my weapon.
Because again, you have, just to remind, you have had Blackhand and Ragnar are the only ones who made him. And then you've gone round and informed the others that, okay, Blackhand's been made. We need to prepare. So your actions have at least made the guards very perceptive of you. But at the moment, they haven't been given any orders.
Are they? Is this guy at the door straight up going to attack me? Like, do I kind of get that feeling of him, or
more blocking? At the moment, it definitely seems like he's trying to stop you from exiting, and he has his weapon drawn, but he's not like about to chop into you.
Yeah,
I have to make one singular question. I heard I heard Blackhand say shit. But was I informed that Blackhand was made? Because that's a big thing. Was Aurelia made aware?
No, because Ragnar never made his way over to the table yet.
Yeah. So because of that, since Aurelia still doesn't know, she, instead of actually doing anything, I'm just gonna hold an action that if any of the guards I see draw their weapon and try something hostile, I'm gonna fire an arrow at them. So I'm gonna hold that action.
Okay, so let me just double check. You have quick draw. You have rapid reload.
Quick reload. Yep, I have everything.
Okay, so I will, because technically you can't do that. The rules don't say that that's something that you can do. I will allow it because it's a rule from, basically it's a D&D rule. It does make sense. You'll only be able to fire one shot, no aim. But
that's it.
By all means, you can definitely do that if you see any of the guards inside turn hostile.
Yeah.
Casper, you're up.
Okay. What's Intimidate? Is it a full action, half action?
I normally do skills as half actions, just so that you do have a half action to run if you need be, or waddle away.
In the case of some of our dwarves. Well, one of our dwarves.
Seeing as this guy isn't outright hostile, he is outright hostile, but he's not just going straight up stabby, poke, jeep, I'm just simply going to stare him dead in the eye and say, "Move, or I will piss in your skull."
Aggressive, Mitch.
I like it.
Now, I need to be reminded. Intimidate's
That
an
they all
opposed.
forgot,
Is it an
but-
opposed test? What's it opposed with? Is it
It's-
willpower?
Willpower, yeah.
Oh, okay, it's flat willpower. Righto.
So flat intimidate and flat willpower.
Like a savage.
This guy just shits his pants, apparently.
Okay, so he is intimidated by you. So as you say that, he does step back. So you do have full access to get out of the door. But he does look over towards his boss.
Okay. Meters. I require pissing. And that's my turn, because I only half move.
Okay, so I will allow a bit of conversation to go on between you guys if you want to try and talk your way out of this. Well, I think it would be best if you all just went back inside. You see, I'm pretty sure your dwarven friend in there, the one that's not with you but is with you, stuck an axe to my throat not too long ago.
I'm pretty sure it was the balls, not the throat.
No, he put it to his throat.
Just
The
the throat.
his little head.
He put it to his throat
Whatever's
and
in
drew
reach,
blood.
right?
Which one? The new dwarf.
The
One I
one
picked up
in
yesterday.
the one in the booth. The one who your scripted friend failed to inform me that they were actually with you when they weren't. It's quite sad, really. But I get the idea that this deal has gone very, very sour.
Why? I accepted your proposal. I'm more than willing. Right now, I just need to take a piss.
I can't
Now,
help
as
but think
I
that
said to your friend, get in the stall and do your own business before I piss in your skull.
I can't help but feel like taking a piss right now is an euphemism.
Well, let me add onto the deal then. If you want this trade to go ahead, kill the dwarf, the one that put a blade to my throat, and I'll put some of my own money into the deal. It was 60 for the girl. I'll happily give you 40 for killing the dwarf. And that way
Just saying,
I'll
I have
agree
had
to the
70
deal.
gold coins on me.
What did you
You're
say
now
at the
making a
end?
very good argument to keep you alive, then.
Just saying, I can outbuy him.
I'm Tyrion Lannister.
Oh.
Oh, for what the, why is it,
I'll not say anything. I'll just give him a curt smile, a nod, and motion to the door. Then I will show you.
Okay, so his action, I'm going to move it up a bit, is to basically get out of your way. Yeah, we'll say 8 meters. Is to move out of your way. So on your next turn, you can go and have a piss and go in, and he'll come with you as you kill the dwarf.
Okay.
So, whilst you're all taking your actions, this conversation is going on outside. So, Livia.
Well, I don't know that anything is up, really. Just that Ragnar grabbed me,
Yeah.
so she's gonna stay there. I'll hold my action.
Okay. Carla.
I'm gonna essentially hold action at the moment things kick off. I'm just gonna draw my weapon.
Okay. His action is to move and wait. So the guards inside don't know what's going on. Ragnar.
I'd probably just say quite loudly to Livia, well, the boss is going for a piss. You don't go anywhere until we tell you to. Got it? And then I'm just gonna walk over here to... I'll do a half move to here. And then kind of lock eyes with... I can't remember your character. Livia? No. Irelia. And Blackhand. And completely ignore Carla, because you are completely in the wrong direction for me to silently signal to you shit's about to go down. God damn it.
Okay, so Ragnar silently signals Blackhand and Aurelia.
Just kind of staring daggers style, rather than anything specific.
I mean, Aurelia is wearing a face mask so you can tell what she's doing.
Oh yeah, because that's not suspicious at all.
Blackhand, you're up.
But I am ready already, so...
I mean, Livia dressed very lavishly.
Yes, Livia is. As far as I'm aware. He's dressed
Also, I think
in
Blackhand's going to take a leak himself.
borrowed prostitute's clothing, as far as I know. So, when Blackhand returns, he can have his turn. So, the other guards...
yeah,
Blackhand.
there you go.
You're up.
My roll 20 is completely black.
Refresh?
Zoom out. You might have.
Yeah, I'm refreshing right now.
So, Blackhand, it is your turn. Ragnar is trying to signal to you and Aurelia that shit's about to go down. You know that the charlatan made you, that he knows who you are. But no guards have gone hostile yet within the tavern.
I just want to flying nut one of them at this point. Do that, I could get a nice charge flying nut.
What's your actions, Blackhand?
Can they run away from the outhouses, or do they need to come back through the tavern to leave?
There's two ways into the tavern. There's the front door and there's the back door. The back door leads to the outhouses. So far, you don't know what's going on outside. You saw Casper leave. You may have seen a guard there, and you heard Casper intimidate someone. But there's no sounds of battle as the door shuts. There's no shouting, or a conversation is going on, but all the guards inside have not turned hostile. They haven't drawn their weapons. They've got their shields out, and they've got the archer's got his bow out, but they haven't drawn any arrows. They haven't unsheathed their blades.
I grab the handle of my axe. No. Could I, just put a hand on my blunderbuss so I can shoulder it?
I can quick draw the blunderbuss.
Do you have
So,
draw?
if you have quick draw, you can quick draw it. Otherwise, to actually ready it is a half action. It's always on your shoulder on a strap, or it's always on your person. But if you want to ready a weapon, you do need to use a half action.
And I can't use a full action to make it a free action next to it.
Sure. No, I would allow that you've basically got it. You've got your hand on it, and you're ready to.
Turn, what I want to do this turn is just do an action so that I can draw my weapon for free
So
next turn.
essentially, you're doing a delay action. So, and your half action is to. So, shall we say this? Because we don't know that Casper may talk his way out of this. Some turns may pass. That your held action is you'll draw your blunderbuss when, if any guards turn hostile. Because then,
I'm fine with that.
If a couple of
That
turns
sounds
go
good.
by. Cool. Righto. So the guards from out the front, they enter the building. The one that enters, actually I should measure it out. He isn't hostile, but he has got his bow drawn. He hasn't got an arrow knocked, but he does move in. The other guard does a full move. I think is 6. Yeah. Into the building. The guard over this side kind of looks around, doesn't really know what's going on, and stares at his allies who just walked through the door, trying to basically he's staring daggers at one of them to see. He's doing exactly what Ragnar's doing, trying to get their attention. Like, what the fuck is going on? The guards outside. He is going to actually ready his weapon properly. So this archer has knocked an arrow. The one over here is going to come in as well at a full move. And I believe the last one is going to have his hand on his sword. He's not actually going to draw it because of Casper's intimidation. So, new turn. Aurelia, do you just want to hold your action if anyone turns hostile?
Delaying again, yes.
Okay. Casper, to speed up your action, you have been over to the toilet and attempted to squeeze out a leak out of your cursed bladder.
Just a puff of dust.
The thick red paste just...
Oh, no.
It's a curse, dude. It's going to be nasty.
True.
You have your weird cursed piss and make your way
Cursed
out.
piss? Sorry, what?
There have to be so many negatives to still being alive, yet having vampiric bonuses. I believe that your piss coming out like a toothpaste, just red.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, because he still drinks enough water. Come on.
Don't
Just
drink
red.
or eat the lesser thing. Not anymore. Well, rarely.
So, do you then lead the charlatan into the establishment?
Yep.
Okay, so just to speed this bit up, you can position yourself anywhere that you would like within the establishment, and the charlatan will basically follow you up.
Okay.
Am I visible from the back entrance?
When Casper walks through the door and the door's open, you're visible. The guards know where you are. So as Casper enters...
I take a step back.
Sorry, dude. Only Casper and the charlatan are in story time mode.
Alright,
So that's
no
where you want to
problem.
go, Casper, just to there.
Yep. And call out. Shit. Oh crap.
I don't think you should call crap or shit.
No.
You can't
I
call
call
them.
it.
We don't have phones.
I'm going to fake something. I'm going to yell. Turn to Ragnar. What was the new dwarf's name again?
Blackbeard.
Blackbeard, step forward.
Blackhand, you if you feel like this is to you. You can step forwards, but you don't really know a Blackbeard. But you can see Casper there, like looking at you as you peer around the corner.
Oh, out of character. I have no fucking clue what's going on.
Casper's winging something. He's trying to improvise and go along with what the charlatan's demands were.
He just called over to me, asked what the new dwarf's name was. I said, Blackbeard. And then he shouted at you, Blackbeard, come over here.
So by all means,
Do I see you looking at me?
Yeah.
you can position yourself to wherever you need to be. This is kind of a story time, but we're still in.
I guess I go position. Yes. What do you want?
Okay. When to turn to the
Who called
charlatan.
me out? I'm confused now. Who called me out?
Casper.
Casper, me.
So I was standing correctly.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure that I'm standing beside Casper.
Okay. So, I turn to the charlatan. Take a step towards him. And, is this truly the dwarf that attacked you?
Yes, it is. I still have the scar. Thanks to you. And you would notice there is a scar
I
on his
raise
neck.
an eyebrow. I raise an eyebrow.
I turn to Blackhand, Blackbeard. Unfortunately, something that you've done in your past before you joined our organization has put a dampen on the deal. So,
Shall I be docking his pay, boss?
not necessary. I will turn to.
What am I supposed to have done?
I'm going to turn to the charlatan and outstretch a hand. As in, deal will be done.
He looks at your hand and I'm going to have to perception to see if you're hiding anything. So let me think.
I'm just wearing gloves.
So I'm gonna give him a -20. No, he succeeds. Are you trying to cast a spell as he grabs your hand, or do anything of the sort? He sees that there's something up, and kill them all! Take the girl! Combat has been
Can I
ended.
charge the shot?
No, now we're back into turn time. So there was some out of turn time story going on, but now we're back into it. So Casper has had his turn leading the charlatan in. Livia, you're up.
Right, I'm gonna
charlatan first.
and cast Curse of Thorns.
Ooh, Curse of Thorns, that shit hurt.
Yeah, that shit hurt.
So I'm casting it on the charlatan,
Sure.
just to make
Fucking rip.
We still need him alive, but you know.
Oh, I know. We know.
Also, which one had the bow? Out of all of these did?
The ones with the targets.
Oh, that cast went through. Ouch.
So I need to roll 1d10, right?
Do
Yes.
you do damage with this?
5 rounds.
How? That shit hurted.
Okay, so he has 5 turns of needing to do willpower tests or taking 1 damage. And regardless
Awesome.
of that, he has a -20 to all tests. Okay. Why did I triple click on you? Just because Roll20 is going slow. Gotcha.
Patience,
Slow as
Padawan.
fuck, boy.
Patience, Padawan.
We all heard him saying kill them all, right?
Yes.
Can I now use my delayed action to fire a bolt at this dude? Well, not
Sure.
a bolt, fire an arrow.
Sure.
You just fire the bow. You hold on to the arrow, just fling.
Hold on to the arrow, just yeet the bow.
Just hits him in the forehead. He's like, what
Throwing
the
weapon proficiency.
Ooh!
There's a forehead
Beautiful.
shot.
Beautiful hit. With...
Between the eyes.
So just to double check with the spell, so if he succeeds his willpower, does he not take the -20 to his tests? It says and.
Yes, if he succeeds the willpower, he doesn't lose 1 wound, and he doesn't take the -20.
Okay, gotcha. So you
What?
shoot the guy in the head, which is definitely going to hurt. There's no way of dodging this, because that's how the game goes. So please roll me damage.
12.
12 armor piercing to the head.
Oh, dear lord.
So
How loud is the charlatan screaming right now?
on his turn will be when he starts. If he fails his test, will be when. At the moment, he doesn't quite know what's going on. There's just, I imagine, a warmth in his chest, but he doesn't know what it is. But as he fails his willpower and the seed within him begins to grow, the screaming will start in internally and externally. So you go straight through their armor, but some of their toughness does save them. Not a massive amount, but some does. So the arrow, as you loose the arrow, Aurelia, the guard appears to be in the process of drawing an arrow and shouting to his comrades. The arrow passes straight through his cheek, knocking out several teeth as it exits. As it exits, it takes out more teeth, and you just see white flakes and chunks just come out of his mouth as he coughs forth blood and, teeth and gore. He is pissed.
Welcome to Bowman Elite, Old World Edition. Remember to purchase the DLC Kill Carl Franz, only $99.99.
If you hit the testicles, you get a special kill shot.
So, Carla, you are up.
I am up. I'm in held action. I drew my weapon.
Sure.
You know what? I'm gonna suspend that. I'm going to cast Blessings of Speed on Ragnar.
Yes.
So first
I
of
don't know
all,
what this does, but
channeling.
yes.
He's going to be the fastest dwarf in the West.
Oh,
It's
No,
fine.
this is just a channeling.
It's just a channeling, so I don't get a
The
bonus.
fastest dwarf
99
of them
though.
all is from the east.
Fastest dwarf
Blessings
in
of
the East.
Speed.
can I flying headbutt? I really want to flying headbutt this dude so badly.
Oh.
Don't want to kill him.
Oh, it's a success!
Okay, so you get +5 agility and +1 bonus movement for 6
nice.
rounds. No, wait.
So,
Shit, no, never mind. I can't have done that. That's touch.
Oh no.
Fuck. Never mind that.
unfortunately.
So I
you can
go to
retcon
do
that.
that, but then I I mean,
Just yourself.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
just-
Hit yourself.
yeah, I touch myself and cast Blessings of Speed on me.
So if you want to add it into the modifiers on your sheet, it should calculate. Or is it bonus? Or is it modifier? No modifier. And that's a full action, isn't it?
It's
Oh, half
casting as
action.
half.
Oh, but you did channel. So That'd be your full action.
Yeah, related channel.
You,
Yep.
So as you see the situation that's going on, you just close your eyes as you draw your weapon, saying a prayer to Moore. As you touch yourself, you feel, for some reason, you feel the hastes of Moore just fill you. You feel as if a raven has taken flight within your soul. For the charlatan, willpower check.
I'm gonna be right back.
He succeeds. So the burning in his chest continues, but does not affect him otherwise. So, he, half action, draws his rapier, and half action draws his swordbreaker.
Ooh.
And shouts out, "Get in here! We need him taken care of!" So, half action, draw sword, and let me just double check. They have only got 4 movement. Yeah. So, can't. Wait, go away. There we go. Perfect. So moving to the closest. Ragnar, you are up.
Okay, I'm going to attempt a charge, and he is within my charge range. I'm going to charge this guy, and unarmed attack. Although I don't know the damage profile of that at the moment. This guy with a flying headbutt.
I love it.
Okay, so I won't give you a negative for terrain because it is a bench. So you basically have a hop up there. So you step onto the seat part, then you step onto the table and flying headbutt the individual there. So, I need to go onto Old World Armory. What the fuck am I on?
Unarmed is strength bonus -4.
Okay, so it's just a flat D10 then for me.
So, as you do the attack, give me a normal melee attack with the bonuses of charge. So I believe +10.
Yeah. +10.
Ooh.
That's really thematic as well, because that's the angle I'm coming at him from.
It'd be really weird if he had his left arm.
Oh, no, he is... Okay, no. So as you come in to flying headbutt him, he is going to get behind his shield and parry. He fails, so as he goes to just, with his left hand, as he goes to smash you away with his shield, missing entirely, you just come flying in and headbutt his right hand, or right arm. Roll me damage.
His right hand, though.
5.
So, with a 5,
damage from a headbutt.
unfortunately, you headbutt him, falling prone, because you have flying headbutted someone on top of the table. Technically,
Somehow I feel that the enemy also should fall prone.
I mean, yeah, he's got like 400-pound of dwarf hitting him.
Oh god.
For a crit, I would have definitely had that happen, but he takes no damage as you headbutt him and he just and pushes you back. You are prone.
It's fine. I just wanted to get into combat.
If you had rolled a crit, that would have been fucking amazing. If the ancestor gods had assisted you there, that would have been just brilliant. So,
They're mean to me at the moment.
I wonder why. I wonder why. Aurelia, you're going to get shot at. Yeah, Aurelia.
Shot me.
So he knocks an arrow. I believe it's the one that you shot, or it might not be. I believe it is.
I shot this one.
And he fires his bow. God damn it. I'm such a lazy bastard sometimes, and sometimes I just fill everything out. This is one of those times that I did not fill everything out. For a bow, what's the maximum range, minimum range, if anyone knows?
Bow or long bow?
Bow.
Bow, I do believe is up to 50 or 48. Let me check for you. A bow is 24 to 48.
Okay.
24 to 48.
I think there may be a negative to that. There is a negative.
Technically, there is a negative.
So, yeah, because you're at 40, so he's at 24. He's into long range. That means there's a minus 20 to it. I'm not going to put the maximum in. I'm just going to put that in. So there's a minus 20. He can't aim because he has reloaded, which is a half action.
I mean, I hate to say this, but I think he only takes a penalty if he tries to shoot over 48.
As far as I was aware, the first number is no negative. The second number is minus 20. And for shooting over the maximum number is a minus either 40 or 30. I can't quite remember.
I'll check it up, but okay.
So yes, he cannot aim, which it gives him a lot of his bonus, and he gets a minus 20 to the shot. He does miss, and that is his turn. So Blackhand, you are up.
This.
Can I melee someone legally?
I mean, you did have your readied thing to pull your gun.
Yeah, but now I'm close range with Charlatan, and I don't want him escaping, so I want to knock him out.
You can half action draw weapon, half action move in. You had a held action for your blunderbuss, so you would have to, and you did break your held action by moving around. But if you want to go to your axe, it would be a half action unless you have quick draw.
Quick draw.
What would you like to do, Blackhand?
I'm not into.
I am prone, so you could always shoot the guy I'm prone next to.
Wait, why are you prone?
Because I flying headbutted the guy.
Of course.
I'm thinking, should I shot this Charlatan so that he can't escape? Then again,
you wouldn't be able to charge him if you need to draw your weapon, unless you charge him in with no weapon drawn, which I guess is possible. But yeah, if you want to draw your weapon, you can move into combat range, but you can't charge him because that's and you haven't attacked him, so combat hasn't been started. If you want, you can move back and charge him in with just your hands, and draw a weapon in the next round.
What are the charge rules exactly?
Plus 10 to a melee attack. To a standard melee attack, I should add.
So, plus 10 to a weapon skill test.
Yes, and then you could do a damage -4 to your damage for unarmed.
My unarmed damage?
Yes, so unarmed damage is strength is -4 on the damage profile.
Strength bonus -4.
Strength. So that would be 0. Since
Well, you still roll a d10. So you've got a d10 plus strength bonus minus weapon damage profile. So if you've got 4 strength, then you'll just be rolling a d10. If you've got less, then you get less. But you are in combat and you have engaged him with combat. You also can't parry. I shouldn't need to point this out, but you can't parry with unarmed.
He can just
AP is
cut
also
into my arm.
doubled against unarmed attacks.
Oh, okay.
You know what?
Yeah.
I see that my dwarf comrade is in trouble, and I will blunderbuss the other fool.
So
Blunderbussing.
just because he's prone, doesn't mean that you would miss him. So you would be shooting Casper as well, given your, because you're not.
All right, then I will just charge. Prone is a negative agility test, right?
You could
Prone.
charging grapple the guy.
No, Waldo's prone, not him.
Oh yes,
yeah.
being prone is a negative to ballistics, but a positive to melee.
Yeah. Only I am prone.
I don't know. I'll charge the charlatan.
Okay, so you moved back, charged the charlatan. If you give me a weapon skill test with a +10.
Damn it.
So as you charge into him, trying to lay a haymaker onto him, you miss entirely. Your swing just comes in and he doesn't actually move at all. But you have engaged him in melee. So you have that at least. You can use a fortune if you want to re-roll it.
Sure.
Okay, so using a fortune point to re-roll the attack.
Hey!
You succeed. However, the charlatan does have his reaction. Does he have dodge? He does. Not. I'm gonna have him dodge because he doesn't really have a weapon where parry. God damn you! So you do hit him. I think if he had parried you, you would have lost a finger, because he only has 2 blades drawn. So it's like, well.
Then
So
again, they are pointed weapons, not sharp, not slashing weapons.
well, he has a rapier and a well, I suppose it is sharp at the end.
It's fine. That's
Oh,
why
no,
the
sword-
gods gave you 10 fingers.
So
No, yeah, you're right.
sadly,
Swordbreaker has.
Totally not worth it.
no damage goes through, unfortunately. It is the guard's turn. This one actually got shot in the head last time, I believe. So he,
Not good.
yeah, this is the one that got shot in the head. Well, in the face. So he is going to bite through the pain, knock an arrow, and oh Jesus Christ.
That's a long way.
He is
Also, I
not
would
gonna
still
knock.
have succeeded,
He
but
is
I
not
haven't
going to
been
knock.
counting the -20.
Righto. He's not going to knock an arrow. He's going to run, spitting teeth all the while over to here, because he hasn't really seen her do anything. Actually, is that too far? What's a run? Double check.
Run is-
Oh, it's
3
12.
times.
It's 12, so it would actually be a lot less.
Get 18.
So,
Oh no, yeah, 12.
there. Yeah, for some reason I thought it was like Dark Heresy, and it was more. So he runs, but this bar is rather massive. I may have overestimated it. The guy who got hit by Ragnar. Yes, by Ragnar. Seeing that Ragnar's on the ground, his master does have more enemies around than he would like. So he's going to attack Casper, bringing Casper into the melee with him, so that his master is not outnumbered. So he half action draws his weapon and attacks. And misses entirely. But he is now in combat, which is important. So this guy is going to run into here. He's going to scoot over to there. This guy over here is going to run. Oh, by the way, there is a -20 to shooting them now. And this dude is going to... Can he run? Let's go to there. Go to there. Go to there. So, Aurelia.
I'm gonna knock 2 arrows, and I'm gonna make sure this dude goes down.
So there's a -20 to shooting him because he did run over to there.
Yeah, so it's -40 overall because of long range. Because my range is up to 30 is short. I haven't been doing that, and I apologize. I could technically shoot this one with no penalty.
One massive boss.
But this one, the thing is, it's a -40 in total. That would bring me down to from 92 to 52. So you know what? I'm actually just gonna fire both arrows at this dude.
Brings you down into the realms of us mere mortals.
I believe that dude also ran to there. Oh no, he didn't. No, he didn't. Sorry, he
No,
shot.
He didn't.
He
Yep.
shot last turn.
Yeah.
He shot at me.
Yeah, he did indeed.
So -20. Bloop.
You hit him in
And
the right arm. Roll damage.
Since this is a swift action, I don't actually have to use attack twice. I believe. I'll do so either way.
So what? No, to attack twice, you have to declare a swift attack.
Yeah, and the swift attack is, I think it's only one attack. I don't have to roll twice for the bows. The bow. That's what I meant.
No, you have to roll an attack roll for each additional attack that you make. But did you add? Because you can't aim with a swift attack.
I did not aim. This is with the
Okay.
-20. This is my flat -20.
Okay.
I have a 92.
So there is
damage.
nothing
Damage.
stopping.
What the fuck?
Ooh. So
Rolls all around.
let
Sad
me
average.
have a look. This is maybe a bit interesting. So there is -2 to their armor, so that does basically wipe out their armor. Oh, hang on. No, it doesn't.
Oh.
Why does that not calculate? Is that calculating properly? No, that is calculating properly. So you wipe out their armor. So they only have their toughness bonus, I believe. So sadly, not that much damage goes through, but you do see the arrows sticking out of him. But it does also appear as if perhaps he's wearing a sturdier armor than you might have thought, or maybe he's just tougher. Your 2 shots do not bring him down.
Oh.
Casper, you're up.
Give me 2 seconds. Wi-Fi issues again. Just before my turn, as usual.
For some weird reason, when I scroll over the turn timer, Casper gets a really big square going around him. Everyone else gets a little one.
That's because I'm diagonal or something. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
his token counts his spear too.
It's the same as Aurelia. Aurelia's actually got a massive.
Yeah,
box.
like if I go diagonal, it gives me a massive box. I dislike
Okay, fair enough.
that one of their mooks is the same initiative as me. He goes first.
Oh come on, Wi-Fi.
It is your own fault for being so fucking slow.
Yeah, I know, right? While we're waiting on Wi-Fi, yes. What is it to get up from prone? Is it a half action? I'm guessing.
Half action.
Okay, it's just I couldn't find prone anywhere in the book. Okay.
Crawl forward and bite him.
Does it give me any negatives to like things attacking?
Oh yeah, if someone attacks you in melee, they get, I believe it's a +20. I am looking it up. It might be a +10 in this, but I'm pretty sure it's a +20.
I was meaning, does it give me a negative to attack?
Being shot at. If someone tries to shoot at you, they take a -20.
No. Do an attack.
No,
Like,
no. There's no
me
negative.
attacking.
There's no negative to you attacking an opponent, as far as I'm
It's just
aware.
them.
Yeah, I don't
They're
think
just
there
more
is.
likely to hit. Okay, good. Because he might regret his choices fairly soon.
Okay.
Bite him in the balls.
Dude, no.
There's not that many people between me and the. So no. No.
Hey,
So
look,
we
in
got-
the D&D game yesterday, I was going to take a hill giant Nads as a trophy, but he had already been unified, so I had to take his big toe in his ear.
Albie, you could have grappled. I was thinking of doing a grapple if I could have gotten to the charlatan, but he was a bit too far away.
Oh, yeah, right. Isn't that a
But-
special skill, though?
No, it's a combat action, I believe, in this.
No, as long as you're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
grappled.
Yeah.
What is a grapple?
It's a attack. It's an unarmed attack followed by
Then make an agility
opponent-
test.
yeah. That's why I was saying you could have done a charging grapple because you can technically do that, or rather, it even says you can straight up do that. And everyone gets +20 to weapon skill bonus against them. You can unarmed attack them whilst grappled, and they have to keep trying to get out of it.
This is being a pain. God damn it. Right, could you use my character sheet for me, because I can't get it up on my phone.
Sure. What would you like me to do?
Okay. Think. Right, there's a guy behind me who attacked. There's a guy below me. Oh, I think it's back. Yes! Alright. False alarm. Well, not really false alarm, it's annoying as fuck, but still.
It has returned.
I think. I'm not 100% sure. It says it has, but... Yeah, it has, okay. Well, kind of. Oh, for God's sake, come on. Please. There we go. Good doohickey. Right. The guy to my left, because he attacked me. Right, no. I gotta focus the goddamn charlatan, so... I'm going to attempt to grapple the charlatan.
Okay, I believe he is in range for you to do so, while still being in combat with the other individual.
Yep. So I need to make a... I'm just gonna make an unarmed stat block. So no encumbrance. -4. Okay. Oh wow! My unarmed strike is +2. Okay, so flat unarmed strike.
Is that because you're vampire-y?
Vampire and mighty blow.
Ooh.
That is a hit.
Okay, so
He needs me in agility. And I will be back in a second.
he fails. He's going to use another one of his fortune points,
I am back.
and now he succeeds
Oh,
massively.
Holy shit.
I mean, we've made him use a couple of his fortune points already.
Best use. Best
I mean,
use.
he can't have many more of them.
Yeah. I mean, I only have 2, so
I'm wearing a mask, aren't I?
yeah.
Yes.
Okay. That's the end of my turn.
Very well, very well. Soon it'll be his turn, and we will see what grows in his belly.
Ew.
Fawn.
Ew.
A
You've every
baboon
disease known to man,
fetus.
including pregnancy.
I was looking something up, but I cannot remember
My
now.
half moved back.
But I do.
Do I help you guys with a charlatan, or do I take care of one of those?
I would say you've got a few people going towards squishy spellcasters. Take care of the people going towards squishy spellcasters. Would be
I
my.
can hide them just fine. Carla's in trouble.
Alright.
I've got Carla the meat shield.
we got 3v3, and I'm about to sweep for the leg, so we'll be fine.
The legs.
Yeetith un magical dart.
Well, I can't get a magical dart at that one. The other one isn't really a danger, but... You know what? I'll cast Drop on this one. Make him
Sure.
drop his bow.
Ooh, good plan.
Ooh.
Joy! Please roll on Zinch's curse for me. Thank you.
Ooh. Oh boy. Ooh.
Is this,
Okay, so he
At
needs
least
to do
it's
a willpower
this
test.
is a success.
is,
But at the same time,
is this where you die because
No, this is a minor. Two tens. It's a minor.
You can just click on your
Minor
character
chaos
sheet and go
manifestation.
through the Zinch's curse in there. It will roll
Yeah, in the
right-
spell
we
book.
do use advanced.
yeah.
Okay. It's
Don't worry. You could have.
minor extended, right?
Yeah.
Yes, minor.
You could end up killing all the crops of your. Oh shit!
Powers move on control. Oh,
Hey.
Oh shit!
oh
now you're definitely
Oh.
spoiled.
oh oh
Well, I suppose I don't have to return the clothes. What? Something.
Oh, I am so sorry.
dear God!
Oh my!
You ever just spellcast so hard you get the shits?
So, Carla, as
We
you
have the
stand
guard
there,
shitting himself, and now
preparing
we have you.
yourself, you've just had more bless your body. Your comrade steps back and focuses her mind, and you see the archer who was taking shots at Livia, just in the middle of as he's about to knock an arrow, just drop his weapon. Unfortunately, at that same time, you hear a very unpleasant sound coming from your partner, and a disgusting smell begins to waft over to you from her. As far as I'm aware, you also see a small puddle begin to appear
I'm gonna
down her
pretend
leg.
I didn't see that.
I would. So I don't think
Don't bring it
Aurelia.
up if you die life to you.
I don't think Aurelia sees, because the booth blocks some of it. Ragnar wouldn't see, but if you give me a perception test with a -20, you might hear the sounds of bowels voiding. Same with Casper and Blackhand, only for you two it'd be -30s, because you're in the middle of multiple combats.
Damn it.
How was it? Perception at -20 for me.
Yes, -20 for you.
Haha!
You
I
hear the
smell the
sounds. You hear the sounds. You're a bit too far away to smell anything, but you do hear bowels being voided.
Voids being bowled, apparently.
Ragnar, you don't hear anything. You're just too busy trying to take the charlatan down. Carla, it is your turn. The smell gets stronger.
Oh, fuck's sake. I'm just gonna... I'm just gonna half move.
Remember your extra movement.
Yeah, I'm factoring it in. I'm just gonna double half move to here.
So full move. Gotcha. You could elect to do a run if you want.
Yeah, but then I'm easier to hit in melee.
True. The charlatan's turn. He needs to roll willpower again. And succeeds. I mean, don't get me wrong, he has got a 50-50, over a 50-50, but he is a boss. So
He's got slightly lower willpower than me, because I have 53.
He is meant to be a boss, but so as Black Hand comes in and tries to, Casper, are you engaged with him as well?
Yeah.
Okay. So he is going to elect to do a swift attack and do one attack on each of you. As he jabs out at Casper first with his rapier, and then at Black Hand. So Black Hand, he does hit you. You don't have a weapon drawn, so you cannot parry. You can dodge if you don't. If you have the skill, there is a -10 to it because of fast.
Dodge blow?
Yes, dodge blow.
So agility -10.
If you have dodge, then you can dodge. But if you don't have the skill, then you can't use it because it's an advanced.
Which is kind of silly. It's like you don't know enough to not.
So I have to tank the hit. Is what you're saying?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, hit me.
Right. Oh, so he does damage. Oh fuck.
Oh!
Oh dear lord!
Black Hand, do you have a lucky charm?
Can't.
Do you have a lucky charm?
I don't have one officially in my inventory.
Then no, you don't.
Dear God,
Can I
people,
use my
you
reaction
don't.
to impose myself between them?
this is why, people, you buy lucky charms and you don't use them, you save them for when an Ulrich comes along.
They're so expensive.
Silence you, who spends like 100 and something on a weapon.
That I need for my next advance.
You didn't
Hey.
need a good one.
Don't bully him. I spent 100 gold or something like that in clothes.
So,
I spent like
40 on
125 on my book.
So, Casper, if you do elect to take the damage, your secret will be revealed. The charlatan will know that you are not human. Unless you plan on doing some serious acting, which you would need to do the performance skill, which I'm pretty sure you don't have.
No.
So you'd be defaulting with a lot of minuses. However, if you capture him, then this is not a problem. But if he does escape, this will not go well.
Oh, he won't escape.
I mean, I'm sure Black Hand can tank at 12 damage, can't he?
Yeah, he's a dwarf. It's
12
fine.
damage.
Wait, he rolled a 0?
No, his target was 0.
Oh, hang on, no.
somehow.
Oh, does Ulrich's Fury roll for you automatically now? Oh, hang on. Yeah, no. Oh, you son of a bitch. I didn't put his target in. Ah, you swine. He would have got a 0. But I didn't put his target in.
Okay.
So his
I actually got
target
0. He rolled a
is...
0.
No, he rolled a 3.
So his target was 57.
If it's 57, technically he passed.
No, but it only rolls the damage if you... Yep, right, there we go. He rolled a 3
Oh, wow, rolled a
again.
3 again.
Lucky man.
Jesus.
Hang on, I'm just double checking this because that does seem...
The ancestor gods are not happy at
Okay,
the
no,
moment.
no, he failed.
No, he rolled 2 3s in a row.
He genuinely did that.
Holy huck.
So Black Hand, you take 14 damage.
Let me check my armor.
Your armor in your body will be damaged after this attack. lowering it by 1.
You're a dwarf, you can fix it. It's fine.
So it will need to be repaired. If you cannot tank this, then Casper, you can, if you wish, to chuck yourself in front, but he will know that you are not human.
I have 1 armor.
How much
many?
So 13 damage.
Oh, yeah.
What's your toughness?
Oh yeah, what's your
4.
tough? Okay, so you 4.
So 9 damage you would take. Just for you can click on your armor tab and it calculates your armor and your toughness bonus. So you can just look there in future. So you would take 9 damage from this attack.
Told you, he's gonna be fine.
Hit me 1 more time. I'm only half health.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
Okay, so Blackhand stands after the charlatan stabs him through the shoulder cleanly, but then wiggling the rapier as he withdraws it.
Oh, dang.
I know something bigger than that.
So, the guard over here had his weapon drawn because only one of the guards, the bowman, didn't reload his weapon. He is going to charge Carla. He may need to step back a little bit. Hang on. Yeah. He is going to charge Carla with his sword.
Time to parry. Well, assuming
Oh,
he
sorry,
hits,
there
that
should be a
is.
+10 on there, but he missed anyway.
Hmm.
Why are you going quiet? I hate Roll20's new music system. I despise it. I despise it. So
doing
he
music?
misses. It does.
Yeah.
It does every now and then. Music pops up, but then it disappears again, and then it comes, and then it disappears.
It fades out or something? That's weird.
So, Ragnar, you are up.
Okay.
You can spend a half action to get up if you wish.
I mean, I will eventually, but not this turn. I'm gonna half action draw my weapon, and I'm gonna half action attack this guy. He should not have left an angry dwarf next to him.
Below the bell
Sweep
just
the
gained
leg!
a whole
And-
new meaning.
And I am going for the smash because it makes more sense that I'm trying to sweep him because he's right next to me and I'm prone.
So he does get a parry. So he tries to bap your attack away with his shield, and fails.
I was about to say +10 because it's slow, but he failed anyway.
He failed massively. So roll me
yeah,
damage.
He's not going to enjoy this.
As you somehow reach up with your weapon and smack him in the shoulder, there is no armor penetration. So
No, but it's a fair amount of damage. 2 8s, god damn it.
Shit, using a halberd from prone, that must be hard.
I mean, it's more a Vector Corbin because it's like a hammer, pickaxe, spear combo.
That's
So,
a two-handed
your
weapon
weapon-
from prone.
you
Have you ever seen Robot Wars? I'm imagining one of those things just like whips it up with his feet.
There probably should be negatives to using a two-handed weapon from the floor. I will give you that, and I may rethink that for the future. But for now, you swing up with your halberd, striking him in the shoulder. He does grunt, and your pick does go into his the meat of his shoulder. But he is still standing, and now very, very pissed at you, young dwarf.
Where you never turn your back on a dwarf.
So this dude here is going to pick up his bow. Not quite sure why he dropped it in the first place, but he's going to pick it up and he's going to load it. That's his turn. Ragnar. Sorry,
The
Black
elf
Hand.
shot herself, and he was so surprised he just dropped the bow.
Actually, let's give him a perception to see if he noticed that exactly when that happened. That he no, he was too busy going, why the fuck did I drop my bow? What the fuck? What's going on? So Ragnar, Black Hand, you're up.
I've been stabbed. I'm pissed. He doesn't get to walk out of here. I half action draw my blunderbuss and half action fire.
You
Oh,
can't
Jesus
shoot
Christ.
You can't, because you're in melee, you can't shoot him with a basic missile weapon. You can use pistols in melee, but you cannot use a standard weapon like a rifle.
Oh,
Then I
maybe it's
draw
not
my
a good idea
axe
to use
instead,
blunderbuss?
and then I use my axe instead.
Sure. So you half action draw your axe and half action stab it.
No modifier.
No, there's no modifiers from me.
Did he fail his willpower test this time?
No, he didn't fail his willpower test, so he does get a parry.
That's a headshot.
So
How the fuck did you reach that?
balance. That just has that. So okay. So he parries with his
That's
rapier.
heightist.
He fails to parry with his rapier. So please roll me damage as you strike him in the head. Ooh.
Wait, you rolled dagger?
Oh, you rolled the wrong damage, Alby.
Oh,
I mean, they have the same damage profiles.
No, dagger is
No.
-3 to
The dagger
damage.
has
So-
-3.
You
Is
do.
it
I'll allow it this time, but next try and use the right one. So you do 14 damage. Go into your Oryx Fury and put in your weapon skill, and then roll, and see if you get any more damage.
Didn't we want him alive?
We did.
We did, but
He goes to criticals. It's okay. So 14 damage goes in. He does have. Hang on to the head. Okay, so a decent amount of damage goes into him, but he appears to still be standing as you swing your axe into his face. He moves to the side ever so slightly, and your blade slices across his cheek, taking a fat sliver off his cheek and just cuts his ear completely away. He screams in pain, but he is still standing. And not so pretty anymore. So, this dude is going to draw his bow. Can he shoot at the one who shot at his friend? He can. He still takes a -20 to it.
do it.
That's quite a negative. But then even if he moves, he's not going to get within that negative. No, he's going to look at his comrade who is taking aim, and he's going to agree that he should run further.
Run? Oh.
Yes, he is now running.
Okay. Yes. Come closer. You're now within shot range. Would you look at that?
The other one over here is also going to run his ass over to here. The one in combat over here. So he's going to. Damn it. He's still in combat with Casper as well. Oh shit. Technically, Ragnar, I think you get a +10 when you're fighting. Well, no, because Casper is on 2-on-2 as well. So no, you wouldn't. So it's when you outnumber a group.
Yeah.
Oh, so actually, Ragnar, Black Hand, you should have been getting a +10 to your attacks for outnumbering him. I'll need to remember that from that. You'll need to remember that from now on.
I hit it anyway.
Yes. So
Would it have made a difference for the charge?
No, not for the charge. You have to actually be in combat.
I re-rolled the charge, so...
Yeah, no, you have to be in combat for it to apply. So this dude is going to turn at Ragnar because he did just take a chunk out of his shoulder. And he's going to strike at him. So he aims, and then he's on the ground, so plus 30 overall.
Yeah.
In the body, there's definitely a negative to you dodging. For you parrying, for now, because I haven't looked into the rules properly. Well, no, you're using a two-handed weapon from the floor to try and parry. Realistically, I would say that's almost impossible. But I will say that, you know, you're rolling around to bring your weapon to be of some use. So you can parry. But I will need to look up. I think that was the rule I was looking up before I got distracted by the game.
Yes. Do you want me to put a negative 10 or 20 on it?
No. For now, just roll it, because I can't remember ever seeing a rule about it, but it just seems dumb in my mind. So you I can see maybe
I can see maybe a parry if I'm holding two ends of the rod and just kind of, while he strikes down at me, put it up. Kind of like bow style style.
Even if there were a negative, you do indeed parry his blow. So there is no. Oh no! I remember that. That's not for them. These are not elites. So he misses his blow. Well, you parry his blow away. So this dude down here is going to step onto the table. Ooh, he could actually... No, he's going to step onto the table, clearing the way for his comrade. And he's going to take a shot at Livia. Well, no, they want to take her alive. Damn it. They do want to take her alive. So they will be going... He's going to have to do more of a move. So he comes off the table. And he goes... down off the table, I believe, with a half move. He can see her. Yes. So then he is going to knock an arrow as well with another half. So this dude is going to run because he's seen what happens when people don't run around here. They get shot in the face. This dude is now going to, if he has range, I think he does. I know he does. He does! He charges Casper. But actually, I need to keep that open. Oh no, I deleted their sheet. Or I closed it. You bastard. Banditos.
I was say, don't fucking delete the sheets, Jesus.
No, I must have somehow clicked on it enough times for it to close completely rather than minimizing. So with a plus 10, he strikes at Casper and misses.
Oh dear lord, this is happening again.
Aurelia, you were up.
Still grinning sadistically, but nobody can see this because she's behind. Her face is behind a beautiful, beautiful crafted mask.
It is indeed.
I am going to make. This is the one that got shot in the head, right?
Yes.
I'm going to smile. Well, not smile, still green. But I'm going to say thank you under my breath, and I'm going to fire both arrows at him.
Okay.
Minus 20 because he ran correctly.
Yes.
So minus 20 is the overall because he ran, but he's not in short range.
Yep.
So bloop and bloop. I'm going to fate point that because I have to. There you go.
Okay, so roll me damage, please.
Can I substitute that one?
No. No.
This is
What?
that's only for Dark Heresy, right?
Yeah, that's
that's
just for Dark
actually a
Heresy.
homebrew, not an actual brew.
Yeah. Still.
So, I can tell you that with the first hit, it grazes his right arm, but you do see flecks of flecks of blood come off as your arrow scoots on through and hits the wall. Your other attack, though, as your other attack goes to strike him in the left-hand shoulder, it hits his clavicle, and the arrow jerks up, striking him in the throat as he drops to the floor and bleeds out.
Yes.
He is very much dead. Casper, you're up.
Okay. Alright, there's too many people around us now, so I'm going to... Shit. Oh my god. Let me reopen my sheet. Okay, I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna cast Sleep on the charlatan.
Okay.
So, Charlene first. That's a success. Spellbook.
Please soil yourself as well. Please soil yourself as well.
Sleep. 2 magic. Challenge success. No ingredient. No modifier. Yes! I didn't crap myself out as a success.
Damn it.
So he needs to make a willpower test.
Okay.
I like that that's the bar now. I didn't shit myself while doing things.
Hey, at least you also didn't explode in the.
Oh, son of a...
He sees you touching him and he's just like, no, get off. What the fuck?
Ew!
You need consent.
Cuties!
Was that, yeah, for actual.
Yeah.
So, Livia, you're up.
She sighs, saying, for fuck's sake, under her breath. And I suppose I'll... I don't really want to give away that I'm a mage.
You already did.
You already did. You shat yourself out of nowhere.
Well, yeah, but
They
you
might
know
think
that
she's
that
scared.
just happened.
Yeah.
True.
There are reasons one might have for shitting themselves.
But you know, so far I've been using spells that don't have a direct effect.
Yeah.
Sure.
Stuff like drop or grow thorns.
I will say this: he's got a very high pain threshold if thorns are being grown inside him and he hasn't made a
No,
single sound.
so essentially the way I'm running it in my head is when he fails a willpower, the seed is given time to grow, and when he fails, it grows, and that's when he'll start screaming. But at the moment, there's just a heat in his chest that he can't explain. Because otherwise he's screaming and nothing happens. You know, he takes no damage, there's no -20, he's just screaming. Whereas once he fails, it makes more thematic sense.
Yeah,
I'm gonna cast drop on the guy next to Carlo.
For sure?
Thank you. That fury damage, though. That's fury damage.
Cast succeeds and there is no Warpick fuckery, which saddens me, but then we've had it once, I shouldn't ask for more. Holy shit, he
I only
succeeds.
used one dice.
Wow.
I mean, don't get me wrong, their willpower shit. So, fucking hell. Well, unfortunately, he does not drop his... Is it in both hands or either weapon? Or do I have to roll?
Whatever he's holding.
Oh, okay. It does not take effect on his mind, unfortunately. Carla.
I can aim with a melee weapon, right?
Yep, certainly can.
So, aim and attack.
Yep, that's plus 10. So you
Tag them in
do
the right
strike
one.
him, but he does get a parry. With his shield. Sorry, my roll 20 is acting very slow.
Mhm.
It's okay. It's being weird for me as well.
He fails just.
Oh. That's disappointing.
Unfortunately, your hit just is taken in by his armor and his toughness. For the charlatan, it is time for you to roll, see what happens. Your belly. Fucking hell.
Stop passing willpower tests. God damn it.
How even?
He does have, he does have over 50%, but unfortunately for his main stats, that was his thing, having willpower and charisma and weapon skill. His dump stats are his agility and everything else.
We can knock him out with attacks, can't we?
If you have strike
strike
to stun.
yeah.
I don't. Oh crap! No, I don't think I did.
It's the only
didn't
one of
get
the
it.
strikes I haven't been able to get. It's really annoying me.
So the charlatan is going to again split his attacks, doing a swift attack, going one for Casper, this one, and one for Blackhand, this one.
Jesus Christ! He fucking hits Blackhand.
Blackhand, you can parry this rather. There is a minus 10 to it because it has the fast quality.
LB?
Yeah, I'm setting it up.
Okay.
So you know what will happen when I say, okay, so Blackhand first, it will hit, and then Casper, it will miss.
Yeah.
For one, you keep using your dagger, and two, do you want to use a fortune point?
Yes, I will use a fortune.
Sure.
Oh,
Then
God.
reroll.
Remember to click your axe.
Eh.
Excellent.
That's why your ancestors aren't helping you right now, because they're like, for fuck's sake, stop using the wrong.
No,
Unfortunately.
they're not helping us because they've just gotten confused over which one's which, like you do.
They're like, you associate with someone who sells our runes. Take this. You take 9
But we're not going to
damage
punish the one.
to the... So, as the attack comes in, Blackhand, you bring up your axe, trying to move it out the way, but at the same time, you move your body, so the blade comes in, slicing through your cheek, which will leave a scar, but otherwise,
Dwarven
You were
ladies
still-
are into scars, right?
I think all ladies are,
I didn't.
as the saying goes. But you don't...
Dwarven ladies are attracted to very nice-looking beards.
beards and gold. Like a proper
Dwarven women
slag.
prefer human men.
So, Carla, the bandit, attacks you with his sword.
I should probably dignify him and actually look at him when I'm smashing him.
You probably should. Would you like to
Oh.
parry?
Oh!
No,
Would you like to spend a fortune point?
no.
Would you like to eat him?
Did you say eat or
For fuck's
yeet?
sake.
Yeet.
Just my luck.
Do you have a lucky charm?
I don't.
this is yet another really good reason for acquiring Lucky Charms. Fortunately, he does have a low chance to hit, so you might be okay.
It's still 13 at the end of the day.
You are okay. So 13 damage, and your armor, if you're wearing any, to the body has been damaged by 1.
No, so I take 10 damage. Ouch, I'm at 3 wounds now.
Jesus Christ, what did I just get back to?
He almost one-shot me.
I expected your luck to be better than theirs, to be honest with you. I should have realised from the last encounter.
What? You mean the one where I died?
Well, not died. Also, we did that roll wrong. There should have only been a +20, not a +40.
I have a feeling this is gonna be the basement rats all over again.
It might just be. But I'm sure you're strong enough to get through this, considering one of your parties are mortal. So, almost anyway.
You all die, I'll remember you all.
So, Ragnar, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to... It's half action to stand up, right?
Yes.
I'm going to half action stand up, half action smack a bitch.
Sure, go ahead. He does have his reaction.
Yeah, he does.
So you strike him, but he tries to bap your shield away.
+10. Parries anyway.
Yeah, I didn't actually add a +10. So
it's fine.
He jams his shield in the way of your halberd, or whatever the hell the weapon is you've got.
The hammerhead on it.
So this character over here, who had already taken aim, is now going to fire at Aurelia. So
only a minute now, I think.
Well, here's
Unless
the thing. Special sharpshooter.
Yeah, sharpshooter.
So he gets a +20. But he's still firing at maximum range, so it's a -20 to his shot, as is. He misses massively. Hang on, let me just double check that, because that is over, because the other one moved, so he would be in... Yeah, that's... Oh, that's 24. So there would actually only be a -20. So that would have been cancelled out. So yeah, it would have been a flat roll, but it still would have missed.
Yeah.
So he misses entirely after taking 2 turns to take aim and... Oh well. Blackhand, you were up.
Can I aim in attacks?
Yes, you can do an aim and melee attack. That's +10 to your melee. Or if you have 2 attacks in your attack profile, then you can elect to do a swift attack, which is weapon skill or ballistic skill. Flat.
I only have 1.
Okay, so yeah, +10.
Well, you could try grappling.
Grappling is flat. What do I need to roll for grappling?
So you roll a weapon skill attack to engage to grapple, and then if he succeeds on an agility test, he breaks free from the grapple. And I believe it's flat.
And if he's grappled, he can't attack.
Yes.
Yeah, he has to spend his action trying to break the grapple.
I will grapple him.
Okay, so a flat weapon skill, you succeed. So he has to do an agility test. That. He fails. So as he stabs you in the face, Blackhand, you run forwards and just bear hug him, lifting him up and slamming him down onto the ground, and engage, try to put him in a grapple lock. So he is out of action for now. You're dead.
Excellent.
You have a sword, so you need to run further past your dead friend, right next to him, in fact. Just so you can look at him and be like, is this the right life decision?
What is the barman doing in all this?
He's kind of just sat back watching because you guys paid him to not do anything.
Oh, true.
So the guy against Ragnar is going to aim and attack, and he misses. The guard who has did a half move. Oh yes, this one also prepared a shot. So this one down here did a half move, knocked an arrow. So is now going to do an aim and a fire with a bonus. With a bloody bonus. Finally.
It's gonna be 62, I guess, the target.
And he fucking misses. By 2. So the arrow just pings into the booth next to your head, Aurelia, as you're just like, maybe he's next. This other one is going to run and grab the merchandise. Wait, come on, roll 20. Don't do this to me. Come on, get him there.
Hold.
There we go. He runs up to you, Aurelia. So the other one is going to attack Casper because he still doesn't know that this isn't going to work. He hits you, Casper.
Or will it?
I will. What's better, dodge or parry?
Depends. Which one do you have a higher stat? And can you even dodge? Do you have dodge?
I do have dodge.
Parry.
Dodge is 62. Yeah, dodge. I'm gonna dodge. Yes.
So his strike misses as you just, with an adept hand, just step back. The blade comes in, you step forwards, and you're re-engaged. Almost a simple movement, but far more complicated than you made it look. Aurelia, you're up.
This one is damaged. This one is closer. I'm gonna fire the one that is closer, and because he had a better chance of hitting me. I'm gonna show him how to actually do this, and since he is in short range, I'm gonna do flat attacks. Both hit.
Roll for me damage, please.
20 total damage, AP -2.
Okay, so I believe we'll do the first one. We'll do the second one first. So you're firing at him, so he's taken that much. But then when we come over to that one, he takes... So how would you like to kill him?
I'm basically just... I'll knock both arrows at the same time, fire them. One's gonna hit him in the arm, the other one's gonna hit him in the leg, and as he's falling down, I'm just gonna put my hand up to my mouth and say, shh.
And
Just let
another
him fall.
falls, smashing his head against the table before rolling and hitting the floor. Casper, you're up.
Okay. So can I use swift attack on 2 people?
Yes, as long as they're in melee combat with you at the same time.
You can split attacks because that's what Boss Man's been doing.
Oh yeah, you're right. Fuck. All right. I am. Actually, no. I'm just gonna focus this guy, and you can focus that guy.
Yeah, I
good?
got him. Don't worry.
All right. So I'm gonna double attack this boy
Sure.
with the quarterstaff. So 1, 2.
So
Oof.
he does get a parry, unfortunately. And he parries your attack away, just.
Oh well.
Don't you have a lucky charm that would have recharged? Right
No,
now?
my one.
Oh
got
no,
destroyed.
yours broke, didn't it? Damn it. Olivia, You're up. There is someone who's just ran up to you. It's minus to shoot him, but it is plus to hit him. And I don't think it affects your magic.
Well, he just ran up to me, or is he engaged?
He's just run up to you. He does have his weapons. He has his shield drawn. He wouldn't have his sword drawn.
Run away.
Right. I'll just channel and reach out to him.
He does have a very odd look on his face as he's like got here and like, is that shit? Do I smell shit? What? Did you piss yourself? So people are dying. So
What they never tell you is how they shit themselves when they die. Thank you, Bobby B.
Away with you.
Be gone.
okay, so willpower test. We will see if he goes to the land of Nod.
This guy just.
He does indeed. Would you like to roll a 1d10?
Fucking
Okay.
narcoleptic guards.
Guy runs up to Livia. Livia boops him in the nose. He falls down asleep.
So as he runs up to you, with gropey hands, he just kind of goes off and just starts sleeping, standing up. Carla, you are up.
I'm gonna aim and attack because there's not much more I can do.
Sure. You strike him, but does he parry back? Oh, that's the perfect.
No,
I could have done a cliffhanger then. That would have been almost too painful.
No.
He
Wait.
fails.
We're going to finish a combat this week.
Please wish.
So Carla, please roll for me some damage.
9.
With 9 and no penetration. You do a bit of damage. You hit him in the chest and you feel ribs begin to give, but not quite breaking. The charlatan, who is currently grappled and needs to do a willpower check.
Yes!
He finally
Finally.
fails, and by 1. So he takes 1 damage as he begins to scream. This blood-curdling, quite high-pitched scream comes forth from his twisting mouth as he grimaces in pain, and currently has a -20 to all actions. So
This is really enough for today.
he tries to do an agility test to see if he can break free, but there is a -20. So as Blackhand just grapples him, keeping him locked, he is just screaming out in pain, and cannot break free.
Isn't break free an opposed strength test?
Nope.
It's agility, I believe.
Yeah.
No, oh, sorry, no, you're right.
Also-
It's opposed strength.
Oh, was
Sorry,
it opposed strength? Oh, I thought it was agility
you're right.
I
test.
think it's
Sorry.
both.
It's
Okay.
it's an agility test to not be grappled, but then once you're grappled, you have to over strength out.
Oh,
Yep. Opposed strength.
He's
Boom.
He
So I
fails.
need to roll strength. Or not?
Sure, yeah, roll me strength, because it's opposed, so
Yeah.
if
So
you do
degrees of
get an
failure
actual
can still
100,
win it.
you know,
Oh, that's the
Alvin.
same.
That's a tie.
that is a tie, but I believe draws go to the attacker.
Defend.
Yeah, it says
Which-
if the grappled character wins, he breaks free. And
So as it's a tie, then he hasn't won. So status
Yeah.
quo continues. For the one against Carla, oh yes, Carla just smacked him, so he gets to smack her back. as the normal rules apply. He misses. So as he swings
69 never
his sword.
fails me. 69, I can always count on it.
The most Slaneshi of Slaneshi numbers. Ragnar, you're up.
Quick question about swift attacks. My weapon has two attack profiles.
Yeah,
I
you
have
have to
swift
pick
attack,
one.
and they have to be both the same. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna halberd smash him twice with a swift attack.
Right. Oh. I can't believe there is not a Z to show that people are asleep in the token things. It's
A hit,
Is it not?
I did it too.
2 hits.
where's a Z? I don't see a
I
Z.
swear there was a Z.
There's not.
So 2 hits. He does get to parry with, I will try to remember, plus 10.
Yeah.
He parries 1 blow, but
He's still getting.
no, you get 1 reaction,
Yeah,
and a parry does not affect multiple attacks. You have to parry each time. I believe there's a skill. A duelist
Yeah,
can
it's,
parry multiple times.
it's like lightning parry or something like that.
So 1 attack goes through. Would you like to roll? Yes, 1 attack goes through. So please roll for me damage.
Can I? Oh wait, no. I was seeing the impact. No, 14 because it's the highest of those 2. Yeah, so you take 14 damage. Minus armor and toughness to
drop.
the right arm.
Drop the hammer.
I just swing as he parries my blow. I twirl it round and come round to hit him on the other shoulder, and it just kind of crunches in, and he goes down and hits his head on the table, and then just slumps.
And he is dead. No longer part of this world. This charming character is going to knock. No, he's not going to learn from his fellows. He's going to run 12 and get closer for a better shot. Because they couldn't do it, but he can. Blackhand, do you just miss your go?
No, you have 2 choices with a grapple. You can either continue the grapple,
Which is what he's going to
which is-
do.
yeah, it doesn't require any roll, or he can attempt.
Him?
Yeah, you can attempt to damage your opponent, which requires an opposed strength test. If the character wins, he inflicts unarmed damage. If the opponent wins, no damage is inflicted, but the character is still grappled. Grappling character can voluntarily end the grapple on any of his turns as a free action.
Choking him out. What would that be?
So, do a opposed strength test, and you just do unarmed damage.
I'll go for the choke.
Roll your
roll.
yeah.
Please-
Roll your strength.
Please roll strength, Albie.
Yeah, I was about to say anything but 100, and you. Well, yeah, anything but 100, and you win that. So roll.
So
unarmed
1d10. Please.
Yeah, minus.
Yeah,
1d10 flat.
Just flat.
Just-
Yeah, because he's got
Alarm
4
damages.
strength.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you do 8 damage. Unfortunately, his armor points are doubled.
Yes.
Oh yeah, he's got shit armor. I forgot about that. So that doesn't help him that much.
Armor, what's that?
I mean, on the plus side, he doesn't. There is no negatives to punching him unless you kill him. Please don't kill him.
Do
I
not
said
kill
I'm
him.
choking him.
Please don't.
Do not kill him.
Do not kill him. We need him.
He's still
The
fighting.
moment he falls limp in my hands, I let him loose.
He falls limp because you snapped his neck.
But he hasn't fallen limp, I don't think.
This
Yeah,
character
that's
has
what I'm
ran
saying.
up to where his fallen comrade is. This character
Could
is
he
fallen.
run there? Because he's.
Yeah, 12.
He-
12
Yeah,
for
but
him
he
to
ran
run.
over onto the. Oh, I
Yes,
guess he
but
just
I
jumped off the
allowed
table.
you. I allowed you to do a diving
Yeah,
headbutt charge off
that's
that. So we will
Yeah.
have your peanut gallery be stung.
It's fine. I'm just curious. that's
It's
all.
like, see, look, if I allow characters to do shit, I'm like, yes, by all means,
But
you can do that, and I'll
Well,
have
it's
my.
more that
He's not in
more the fact
combat
that my
with
character
you.
came round the top of the table. But yeah.
He's not in combat with you. He's just run up to you, trying to assist in a poor manner. A bit of snot bubble just starts to grow by the character that you're next to, Livia, as his snoring grows louder. So Casper, one is still alive around you. He is going to. Well, no, no, his friend has just died. Another comrade is coming. He's going to carry on attacking you because he still doesn't know any better, and he misses. If he could hit, he might learn. Aurelia. Yes, Aurelia, you're up. Who are you firing at?
I am firing both my arrows at this dude. Oh yeah, that would be a -20. I still hit.
Yeah.
You do indeed. You do indeed.
Sorry.
Hang on. Sorry. So that dude, yeah, he's a bowman.
That's such a
Yeah, please roll me damage.
Smug asshole thing to say. Oh, that's -20. Oh, I still hit.
I mean,
True though.
Aurelia's pretty fucking good with her bow, man. I'm sorry.
See, this is why there were so many combatants. I remember now.
Because once we actually start doing damage, we do a lot of damage.
I think that drops him because he was already injured.
I mean, it's 20 damage to AP.
Oh god.
Yeah, please drop the hammer.
Same thing. 2 arrows fly out, one into the arm. He staggers a bit. The second arrow hits him right between his ribcage, right between the ribs. Kisses his heart, and he just, as he's running, he falls limp and bumps his head to on the chair.
On the
He falls
chair
off the
and
ground.
smashes his teeth. They go everywhere as he falls to the ground, dead. Casper, you're up.
Speaking of dead,
What was that?
There's a large pool
when
of
I
blood
kill this motherfucker,
gathering at your feet, Casper.
I'm gonna need a lot of bottles. But yeah,
We're gonna have to tip this guy very heavily. On the plus side, he has a lot of gold on him, so we'll nick that.
yeah. I'm going to. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna pop this guy twice again.
Sure.
Oh no. Dos. Son of a
He attempts to parry and fails.
damage.
So you do 10 damage as you smash his your staff into his gut. You definitely feel some damage go through, but not that much. About 40% of it, if I had to give a number to it. Livia, you're up.
The guy in front of me is still.
Just
Yeah,
stab
he's
him.
still sleeping. There's a snot bubble that's now come out of his nose and just inflating and deflating.
Anime style.
Jump in charge.
I don't know.
He'll still be sleeping for quite a while.
You can do a diving charge, it is possible. But I don't think there's
So
anything
I'm just
here.
going to the magic dart into the back of the guy in front of Carla.
Sure.
I was gonna worry you wouldn't. Oh, I shouldn't say that yet.
Don't
Jinx Snuffle!
fucking
Jinx Snuffle! Come forth!
No, I was gonna say please don't miss with 1 degree.
No, that doesn't.
How?
You see that? Did you have to jinx it?
Willpower.
Yes, unfortunately, I believe a willpower is in order. I mean, you can fortune it if you wish. It is a roll that can be fortuned.
Yeah, I'll roll will.
What's the difference between willpower and fortune?
Excuse me?
No, if you get a 1 when you spellcast, you get an insanity point. Unless you pass a willpower test.
Oh,
Probably.
that's my second insanity point. So, yay.
Wait, your willpower is lower than Aurelia's? Dude,
It's 58. I haven't gotten much chance to upgrade.
Wait,
Mine's
why is
56.
Aurelia's willpower so high?
63, because I know fear and stuff like that is super dangerous. She's
Carla,
a steel
you
woman.
are up.
What?
I mean, whack him with a stick again. Aim and whack.
Go ahead. Strike at him.
I'm gonna fortune that one.
Sure.
Strike the strikey striker.
You strike him, but does he parry? He does not. So please roll for me some high damage. 11, not too bad, not too bad. So he does indeed look quite wounded at this point, but not dead. The charlatan,
Willpower.
he does indeed need to do willpower. Did I not? Okay. Go away. So willpower, or he screams internally and externally. He no longer is under the effect of the spell, so he stops screaming and refocuses his attentions and attempts to break free. So I believe an opposed strength test with Ragnar. Ragnar, if you succeed, he does not break free. Sorry, not Ragnar. Blackhand.
Blackhand.
You keep confusing the dwarves.
I do.
Like,
I do. I don't know why. Racism,
The
probably.
ancestors are confused. They all look the same.
just don't fail by too much.
No, kind of
Just
racist.
succeed. That's it.
Yeah,
Just-
literally just succeed.
Or succeed or status.
Oh!
Yay!
Nice.
So you just strengthened your hold, Blackhand, as the charlatan tries to break free, but he can't. So he is still stuck. Carla, you get twacked, or someone attempts to twack you and fails.
You don't
Twacking
have
does
to
not
call me a
continue.
twat, you know. That's just uncalled. That's just uncalled for.
It's just
Ragnar.
rude.
You are up. A person has ran up to you.
He's essentially where the guy with the cross is, right? Or is he on top of the table?
No, he's on top of the table.
Okay.
But then you're still
He's doing
essentially
body
stood on
something
the
to be-
stool. Stood on the
Yes.
seat.
Eat
So
the legs.
Is
So
he
could
still-
I move up and to on top of the dead guy, so
sure,
I'm in combat with him? Okay.
sure, you can
Give.
move up.
I mean, apparently I can't. Dead guy is. I'm apparently shorter than a dead guy. And then I'm going to smack this guy around the back of the head.
Sure.
The one Casper's in combat with. And, you know, for a bit of flavour. No, I'm still going to go for the impact slow.
Oh, plus 10, because, what do you call it?
You are indeed ganging up at the moment. So
That would
Yeah.
be
would be,
a
that
pass.
would be a hit. The bandit, I believe. No, Casper hit him last time, didn't he?
Yeah.
So he doesn't
Yep.
have a reaction. So please roll for me some damage.
10 damage.
10 whole damages.
To the. If
Who
you plus
knows?
10, 88, so leg.
He takes some of that damage, but most of it seems to be taken off by toughness and and armor. Blackhand, you're up. You can do a strength test, opposed strength test to do damage to him, or you can just pass your turn and status quo continues.
Just hold
I will
on to
try
him.
to
We don't
knock
want
him
him to
out.
die.
So you can't knock him out because you don't have strike to stun, so you can't do stun damage to him. Currently he is immobilized as long as he doesn't pass a strength test against you.
Guess I won't challenge Nuffle then.
Okay, so status quo.
Just hold on.
How much
on
it
for a
breaks
minute.
my heart.
So you are holding down the captive without having him die. Which, I thought you guys were just going to kill him off. That's honestly what I thought you guys were going to do. So you're far surpassing mine.
I guess I got shouted at me a couple times. Won't kill him.
He continues to sleep. The snoring intensifies. He falls to one knee. This dude who has just been attacked, he is going to, in a last ditch attempt.
Oh.
No, he's going to. He doesn't know that Casper can't be defeated. He just knows that he's shit. So he's going to carry on with Casper. He misses again.
It's not that Casper can't be defeated, it's just that Casper can't be hit currently.
Well, he can't be defeated by him currently.
I'll help not
So,
defeat.
Liliana, I will let you know that the guy who's currently sleeping next to Aurelia, the one who is next to Livia, is currently helpless. So I believe there's a plus 30. Or is it 40?
That's an automatic hit.
That'll be an automatic hit for both my arrows at him.
It's an automatic hit and
100.
plus D10 damage.
The thing is, Carla is currently almost dead, correct?
Battle to death, yes.
Yeah, I'm
You're
gonna
not
try
almost
to
dead,
save.
are you? Oh yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
it's
you
the
did.
three
You
ones
did
left.
get. Yeah. That's not almost. You're still fine.
This
have
is
it-
where this is where Aurelia kills
So
me.
it's a minus 40 to shooting at him because he's got a shield and he's in combat.
I'm gonna half aim and shoot, so it's a minus 20. I'm gonna use my last fortune point.
Dead.
Last fortune point coming up. Hit!
You strike him.
And damage is bloop.
And here I thought you were
8%
gonna kill
damage.
me.
I mean, I don't hate you. So I'm gonna try
No.
to keep you alive.
Doesn't like you. It doesn't hate you.
Well,
So
passive aggressive.
as you see Carla, as you hear Carla at one point in the fight cry out in pain, you see the blade strike her, and you can't take your shot. Then you have other targets that need to be dealt with. But as the ranged opponents are dropped, you take aim and you fire, Aurelia, and your shot pierces through the back of his skull. Carla, you just see an arrow fire through this guy's forehead and blood spray across your face as he dies.
Dibs.
You're just gonna go up to Carla now and lick her face. Like some sort of
Casper,
demented
for
cat.
it.
Casper,
That would be
you
a-
are up.
Sorry, I have some really crunchy chips in front of me. Okay.
Guys, let's just slay them so I can go to sleep.
But okay, Albie can hold on for another turn. It's gonna be fine. So I'm going
Yeah.
to bap the shit out of this guy again.
He must almost be dead by this point.
Yeah.
I mean, I did hit him
He does
for
not
nearly
look
20
good.
damage.
He doesn't look good.
Like
Yeah.
I've done
I mean-
10 damage. No, this guy that me and Geddy are.
Not the charlatan. Leave the charlatan alone. No killing the charlatan.
Oh,
Please.
by the way, I'm at 2 wounds.
Kill the shark.
we will heal you. Don't worry, but don't kill the charlatan.
Kill the charlatan.
That's a
Ooh.
that's a 1.
Okay.
You strike him in the skull with a natural 1. I'm going to say that it passes his defense. As he's focusing on Ragnar, you just bring your staff forwards, aiming for the eye socket. You strike him. Roll damage, please.
Damage.
11 pummeling. So, yep, I know what that is. As you jab forwards, you strike him in the eye socket. You push with all your might, and you just hear this sickening crack as your staff gives way, as he steps back, slumps down, and dies. You withdraw your quarterstaff, and there is eye gore, brain goo, and blood dripping down the shaft, leading closer to your hand.
Oh, no.
It is at this point, Olivia, do you want to do anything with the guy in front of you?
Yeah, I'd half action draw my dagger and try to slit his throat.
Okay.
Do you want me to make an attack roll for that?
It's an auto hit because he's helpless. So you roll your dagger's damage, and then you roll another 1d10.
Come on, double Oryx Fear. Oh.
You go to cut his throat. You give him a nice clean shave.
Well,
You don't do this very often. You very rarely attack things with weapons, and it really shows as you just strike out at the face and just cut either side of his helmet. Unfortunately, you missed the vital fleshy parts altogether. This does wake him up, because he's basically been slapped around the head and like, what? As he looks round and sees that, for one, he can't see his boss anymore. He sees a lot of dead comrades with blood and gore everywhere. He is going to turn and flee. So he gets +1 to his movement. So I believe he can run 15.
He
Yes.
puts his movement up to 5, so yeah, it would be 15. Doesn't Olivia get a attack of opportunity?
She does indeed. This dude also flees.
I want more souls.
do I get bonuses because he's running?
You don't. The run happens after he's actually left, because when he's leaving combat, he's not up to speed. Because otherwise, it happens when you guys need to flee from combat as well, and you really don't want that. So, no. Sadly, it's just flat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you should have left him for me. No offense.
Ragnar, you two also get an attack of opportunity as he runs.
Is it just a single attack or swift
Yeah,
attack?
just a single attack.
Okay, that's fine.
I did expect, slitting his throat to kind of dodge his armor, because Livia isn't that stupid.
I'm going to spend one of my fate points to reroll
Sure.
that. God damn it. The gods do
So,
not want him.
They both run for a turn. Ranged combatants, you can take another shot if you wish. I imagine that at this point, Casper has basically assisted Blackhand. And then after this, the two guards will have fleen.
You
Fled.
said we would have been able
We're
to
going
fire
with
shot at them?
fleen, because fleen is just, why not?
And yeah, I mean, we could all help out on the holding down the dude until a sleep spell kicks in.
I have a question. Since I'm firing basically at their backs, do their shields count for anything?
I mean, you're already getting a -20 for them running.
Yeah, plus the range. It's a minus
Yeah.
14 total. I just don't. I mean, minus 60 is brutal. Minus 40, I think I can try.
Would I be able to do magic dart after them? Considering they
After a corpse
for
of
another turn.
I don't think we can hear. Yeah, I'm not hearing this.
I think this has died.
Oh,
Yeah, this may be
Oh, here we
dead.
go. Never mind.
Yay!
So
We
you
have a
can
zombie amongst our midst.
fire at him without the negative for the shield. You can fire your magic ranged attack if they're in range.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna fire 2 arrows at once. No. Haha! Both at the same target.
2 damage then, please.
Yep. And whoop. I think
And
we
another
please don't
one
fuck me on this
falls.
again.
Ooh,
Jesus! Oh,
nice.
Ulrich Fury!
I target.
Holy
He
shit!
he has been yeeted. He got yoked.
So yeah, at least one guy dies, I think.
So as the other one tries to run away, as the 2 try to run away, 2 shots strike his friend as he falls. He almost reaches the door as 2 magic darts strike him in the back and in the head, dropping him to the floor just before he reached safety.
No
And
misses.
that is where
Apart.
combat ends. And that is also where this session ends. So I certainly hope everyone has enjoyed this combat, as the team have captured the charlatan, eliminated all of his guards, and will have a lot of loot to collect for next time. So
Can Olivia no
so I
go
certainly
around to the lavatory?
Choke the charlatan.
so guys,
No,
guys,
the charlatan.
guys, the episode's ended. I know everyone wants to hurt the charlatan, but you can't. Unlucky. Next episode. I hope you all join us then. Take care, everyone, and as always, bye bye for now.
Bye.
Prepare
Bye.
the deadly
Bye.